Range, we gotta remember to creep up towards the boss as we're dropping spikes so that melee has some close to them.
Do you guys want some markers, or do you think you are okay with what we have right now? Yeah, we'll just put some markers.
Yeah, it never hurts. And if you have a circle around you and the comet's coming down, get away from the pillars.
Just a quick explanation, range and healers are going to around X, don't stack, just be around it. Avoid the pillars when you have the meteor, go to the borders. Melee are going to be most likely on purple, and tanks are going to be dropping the big comet on green. Melee and range try to avoid green at all cost, and let's go. Hero on start.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Face your doom.
I'll drop it over here.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pummel you to dust. Burn the fires of my torment! Four, 3, 2, 1. Destruction! Smash you to pieces!
1.
Hold still!
That was some bad luck there, Ali. Was that Flyhawk that got both the meteor and the shattering star?
Not me.
3, 2,
Oh god.
Destruction! Burn the fires of my torment! Hold still! Four, 3, 2, 1. Destruction reigns
3,
upon you!
2, 1.
four, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction! Burn the fires of my torment!
Ouch.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Pummel you to dust!
Congrats, dude.
The echo of the guardian Egwin appears.
Oh, nice.
The cathedral.
I sealed each level of this temple so that no invader could descend into its depths. I never anticipated that the Legion would find another way to breach its dark heart. My protective wards now bar your way. Each seal can only be opened with one of the pillars of creation. Be warned, the demons will stop at nothing to prevent your advance.
No clue of this fight, Farah?
Nope.
Okay. This is
May I
a
have explained
really interesting fight. It revolves about something called Torment. What is going to happen is that they are going to be casting a lot of abilities that give you Torment. The main thing about it is that you have to be switching between the two of them. You don't care because you are heals, so I'm going to skip most of that part. But what you have to be aware of is two things. There's going to be a debuff on people, and you do not dispel it immediately. You're going to be having to drop it on the border of the room. We're going to be putting some markers, and when people get there, either they call for a dispel, or if you can't see them, you dispel them either way. Another thing is that if you get to 100% torment, you won't be doing any healing at all. You have, I think, a 90% healing reduction or something like that, so you're pretty much useless. So what you have to do is there's going to be an extra action button on your screen, and if you click it, you are going to be heading inside the jailer's backpack, and you are going to be having to get some orbs. With you, there has to be most likely always a tank and some DPS that helps spawn those orbs, so that the tank, you, and all the rest of the DPS who is inside get out. The last time I was able to actually finish the fight without going a single time into the jailer's backpack, I call it. But in the end, if you see yourself above 80% torment, you should be heading inside and call it so that the healers get like a like a rotation. There always has to be a tank and a healer inside, so that the tank doesn't die and the healers cleans their torment. For the first 100 energy on things, we are going to be stacking them as much as we can, because they do anything and we can cleave a lot. We are going to be dropping the debuff around X or red and blue. Don't be near a Tigran at all times, Farah, because he's going to be doing a cast that is a swirl cast. I don't remember exactly the name. Let me check. It's Bonesaw. So when he does Bonesaw, he's just going to be spinning like a warrior, and if you get hit, you're going to get a massive amount of damage, and you're going to get a massive amount of torment. Besides that, I think that's pretty much the fight for healers in this case. Any DPS needs some refresh on the fight at all?
Someone going to be calling out which boss to be targeting?
Yeah. Please be sure to be on top of your torment. If you are above 80, try to go inside the jailers. Try to go inside. And we need an interrupt rotation. Sado, I think you have the shortest amount of interrupts, and depression too. So we are most likely going to have you on Belak the entire time he's active. Remember to switch when he has the fell squall, the buff on him. Me, Ali, Flyhawk would try to be interrupting them as much as we can, but always remember that you guys have the shortest.
Get it, call it out real quick so one of us can do a...
I think between you two can mostly get it. I think Raf, how long is your cooldown, Raf? Rabina? Rapane?
For
Interrupt.
It is 15 seconds.
15 seconds? That's kind of a small cooldown. I mean, mine is 24. Hunter's is 24. So,
We should have enough between all of us, but if the melee can't grab it, somebody's gonna call it out.
yeah, I mean, if somebody's gonna call it, I mean, I try to be the last one because most of the times we can overlap interrupts and that's not good.
Right, that's usually what happens is you waste your stun and then you
So, in my case, if somebody calls it, I will say maybe Ali or Call tries to get it. And if I see the cast going really close to a cast, I will just pop it. I have a macro that if I have Belak on focus, if I just click counter shot, it just goes directly to him no matter who I am targeting. If you want that macro, just let me know. Besides that, I don't know if anybody has any doubts. If not, Aaron can just put a raid check, and if not, we are going to pull.
You start on Balak, right?
You can start on whatever you want. We are going to be stacking them first, but Belak is the first one who is having that. I will suggest if you are melee, just start on Belak because we are going to be interrupting almost immediately. And yeah, what Cole said.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry about that.
Switch for Tigran.
Resistance will only bring pain.
I'm gonna start going in. Ton?
Are you going first?
Yeah. Depression.
Fell squad ended. Switch to Belak immediately, please.
Do we have a healer in here?
I'll go in for first healer rotation.
Go. Iron's in.
I'm in with Iron.
Let me know when you're clear.
3, 2,
I'm clear.
Going out.
I will tell you when to switch. Keep on Belak, especially melee.
Go in, Lily.
Somebody get the interrupt. Thanks. Switch to Tigran, please.
Is that a unit to enter?
Switch to Belak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dispel Stump.
Coming out, Iron.
Alright, tell him. Going in.
4,
Depression.
2,
And then we need a healer.
Cerberus is inside.
Fell squall in 6 seconds. Get your last shots and switch. Switch now.
Dispel Stump.
Are you clear, Sabris? Going out. Go in, Lily.
4, 3,
Switch to Belak.
1.
Interrupt. Belisarius, please.
Me too, whenever.
Beware.
Coming out.
Switch.
I will burn away your defiance.
I'm going in. Somebody please try to call up some stuff outside. I mean.
I'll head in for healer.
Second Belloc.
Rave, come in.
3, 2, 1.
Just spell Ally, please.
SLS is going out. Stay on Balak.
Beware.
3, 2, 1.
Going out, Lily, come in.
Oh, we got boss.
There you go. Amazing job, guys.
Hey,
Yay, loot. Not what I wanted, but loot.
Yay! Gold!
The bonds of fate.
Just
I
whatever.
love gold. I can't do it as good as Raph can.
I love gold.
Alright, guys, let's go to Harjatan. Really nice job.
I just love bonus rolls.
For our next fight, Farah, we are going to be stacking on top of the boss, and he's going to be doing some heavy cleave. The only thing you have to do is if you have a debuff on yourself called...
You'll get a Murloc on your head, basically. I forget what it's called, but
Yeah.
you'll notice you get a Murloc on your head, and then you have to go...
Oh, I want that Farah. I want that Farah. I want that. Oh, sorry. I didn't saw that.
Wait.
Do I need to roll?
No, I didn't see that either.
Do you guys both want it?
I think.
So I pass on it.
I can use it. Yeah.
You guys can roll then, I
Saber.
guess.
It was plate shit.
E, were you talking
Ah,
about
fucking
Aquarius
alley.
first?
Whatever. You have two best in slot legendaries, and you got them on the same day, so you can't talk about anything ever again. Pretty much.
The Eye of Sargeras, but it was a necessary tactic to secure the future of Azeroth. Let nothing stop you from doing what
Guys, I gotta be right
needs
back
to be
for 2
done.
seconds, hold on.
Also, Gretz Fair on the Barbaric Mindslaver.
Hello, I'm following you.
Is it good?
The belt?
No, we were discussing healer trinkets.
Oh.
I don't know how it is for Resto Shamans. I'm a Mistweaver, so I kind of chew through my mana. So the Barbaric Mindslaver is, more than halfway helpful, but it's not a smart heal. It's kind of up to you. But it is more healing the lower you are on mana, so it's a trade-off.
Weaklings, you dare disappoint our queen?
What happened, Depression?
He got sad.
So pretty much we're going to be having the boss all the time here. You have to be facing him to the completely on the face, and then you have the debuff that you have to drop, which they link a few seconds ago, which is called I think it's Accused Burst. Yeah, accuse burst because you have to drop something called Ancient Waters. You try to do it on the border, and when he pulls the puddles on the floor, this is like Nintendra 2.0. So pretty much, except you stack in front of you. Either way, I think we can do it.
What's that, Jag?
Sea Star of the Deep Mother is a really useful healing trinket. Whenever I use Essence Font, the closest ally that's damaged gets a heal that heals every 0.25 seconds for 8 seconds.
That's nice.
My Essence Font is also on a 12-second cooldown, so I'm able to cast that. Somebody gets a mega heal, and I'm out, I don't know. Oh no, excuse me, 8 seconds. So I'm out 4 seconds of almost 40k healing.
Why does the entire fucking force set need to have versatility? I hate it. I need mastery.
Yeah, isn't our force set kind of shitty on what do you call it?
Force set for hunters used to be better on Nighthold. They just nerf it.
Oh yeah, they
But-
totally nerf it. Like I can feel the nerf, like really bad.
The
too.
real problem right now is that most of the gear for the set has versatility instead of mastery.
Right, no, I saw that.
Most use mastery. The only thing versatility uses survival.
One.
Okay, Adson coming.
Move out.
Tunnel.
Move out. Follow the tanks, guys. Follow the tanks.
Three, two, one.
Careful, he's drawing in.
Gonna move him. Back to the middle.
Follow the tanks.
Moving straight back.
Three, two, one.
A lot of drenching waters, guys. Be careful. Yeah, God.
Over here.
Somebody bubble alley. Thanks.
Useless beast. Why the queen was fond of him, I'll never know.
You don't need that either.
You're greedy, Ellie.
Oh, coming from you. We're all greedy, Zelius. Everybody wants loot. Good job, everybody.
Congrats all on a job well done.
Next fight is mostly AoE. Just remember to switch some talents and stuff if you want.
Wait, this Naga boss is mostly AoE?
Now, you can do some AoE, but honestly...
Oh, we have the world boss too with a 30 million artifact power.
Yeah. Just down here.
Bring him over here.
I'll give you some tomes after we do this fight. Fly hug. Be careful.
I feel like they're pretty generous with these like little mini bosses in here. Like they're really pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, coming from the Nighthold ones, especially the Elisan ones,
Right, like
I
the
think
ones
that's
that could
fair.
like actually wipe you.
Yeah, those were fun.
It'll be nice if they continue to do that like every week though, like 30 million artifact power, because they got kind of stingy on it.
So we want to switch talents to AoE?
If you can, do it. I think the next two fights are, well, now the Sisters of the Loon are.
They can be easy if you know what you're doing.
But the Sisters are not AoE per se. That is what I am trying to say, because you have only one target.
A point.
At point. So this is. I mean, if you really don't switch that much, you probably just stay the way. If you're for example, for Hunters, it's a really big difference if you go AoE or not. I don't know about mages. Call may know. Ask Call.
Call.
Anything on Call. Because I mean, it's a tome you're talking about switching. I'll give you one after these, Flyhawk. Where are you? There you are.
So I can take over explaining this one for Jayla.
Okay, so we're going to be having three phases for this fight. The first phase, what you have to focus around is, I think, it's the tornadoes and puddle of things that you'd leave on the floor. There's some ads that we're going to be killing. You don't have to worry about them. And every time we kill them, they drop a ball on the floor. And after a second amount of times, she casts some tornadoes that are going to be going through us. They take mostly the entire room. So the only way to go through them is step between the puddles of mud in the floor, or weed or whatever there is in the floor, and you. So that way the tornadoes are just vanished and you can go through it. Besides from that, one healer helped me. I mean, I don't remember a lot of things as healers on the video.
Really, the only thing that you need to watch out for as a healer is when the jellyfish come out. There'll be a little targeting icon underneath of them. If you get hit by it, you will get stunned. People ignore this in LFR and it drives me insane. If somebody does get hit by it, you can dispel it, but I mean, it's better if you don't get it in the first place.
If you have the debuff Consuming Hunger, you most likely have to get hit by those things, and you have to get dispelled.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you don't have the debuff Consuming Hunger, that's completely unnecessary to do. The second phase, she's going to be summoning a whale out of nowhere, and it's going to be taking pretty much a third of the room in the middle. So pretty much you can say it will be from, I don't know, red to blue, completely taken in a straight line. I mean, for example, from red to blue to the left and to the right, completely taken. It will be some stuff on the floor, like white stuff, like a wave is going to hit, and you have to move out of that because it's going to do a massive amount of damage. Besides that, we DPS have to focus around the bottles in third phase. Just remember, if you see a lot of puddles, just help us soaking, but leave some of them because we need to be feeding the fucking, what is that, an octopus or an eel or something that we have to be feeding?
No, it's a whale shark. That are cool.
Well, we have to feed a fucking whale shark. So Ali and Call, like last week, we are going to be feeding that fucking thing. I don't think I'm missing anything, but if you have any doubts or concerns, just let me know. And if you have anything else that I missed, just say it so, please.
Phase 3, we deal with Velius, the dude that spawns the 1/3 of the floor is lava. And Consuming Hunger, and the Slicing Tornado. But With
Oh,
the new Consuming Hunger, we don't get the jellyfish anymore. So if you get Consuming Hunger,
deal
you're
with
just
it.
gonna have to deal with it. And that's supposedly the soft enrage mechanic. Apparently if healers can't keep up with the damage from Consuming Hunger, it'll just, kill everybody.
In the end, the third phase is just a combination of all the phases. I think we have to feed the whale in the first phase too. I mean, the puddles are going to be there. I don't remember if the whale is there.
Whale only shows up in phase 2, according to the dungeon journal.
Yeah, it's only 2. So
But
the puddles are there in phase 3, and they don't go away, so you have to soak them after that.
But another thing, Farah, is that, for example, you will see some circles in the floor, like from these corners. I mean, the whale spawns in every piece of wall that we are in the 4 pieces of wall. So if it spawns where red is, there's going to be a smaller circle and a bigger circle. You as a healer should be out of those, because if you are in the red circle, you are mostly gonna die, and if you are in the purple circle, you should have something on you we soak with the puddles on the floor, the purple puddles, and that's how we feed the whale. So try to avoid those. Besides that, I think everybody is ready, so let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, meet your end.
Thanks, early pull.
Beware.
Out of the jellyfish. Cleave them a little bit until the tornadoes come down. When the tornadoes come down, that's when we need to burn them down.
The tornadoes are coming up, so we might as well kill them.
Okay.
Beware.
There are the tornadoes. Position yourself in between the tornadoes and the puddles.
Strike from the skies.
Did anyone else's Murloc just jump off of them for no reason?
They are casting. Interrupt them to move them closer to the boss.
Okay, tornadoes again.
Use the puddles on the floor. They are disappearing. Oh my god. Focus. At. Oh god. There are the puddles. Help soak if you can soak.
Chumming the waters.
No, we don't need him soaked yet, because we gotta feed the whale. We need him soaked in 3rd phase.
Taunt.
Be careful
Okay,
with
watch
that in the
out,
floor.
wave.
No, don't.
Okay, here's the whale.
We need to feed it.
No, you don't feed it this one. It's only
Well,
third
I
phase.
just drop it there.
No, Farah!
We have a battle race by any chance?
Shit.
Be careful.
Okay, watch the wave.
Hydra shot, getting
Get
beside
in
enemy.
Hydra shot.
Okay, the whale's up again.
Hydra shot.
Now we keep it go.
Try to soak a little bit of the bottle.
Can you back up a little bit?
Crashing wave. Put in between the shot, please, everybody. Thanks.
And now is when we soak the purples, but not like just keep them clear.
Crashing wave.
Use all those ads need to be interrupted.
Tornadoes. Some width. Let's hope. There you go. Congrats.
From this stone flowed rivers and seas, the very lifeblood of Azeroth. Today, it washes clean the darkness that scars.
Did anybody get them out? No. What?
I think that was amazingly lucky, Seido. Not
I
a
think
get
so.
a tripped up.
Can I know this is terrible to ask, but I totally forgot. I needed enough order resources to buy my seals, and then when I got them, I totally forgot to get them. Would it be okay if I really quick ran and got them?
Yeah, I think you have time before we... I mean, there's a lot of ads between this boss and the next one.
I know, I feel really bad though, because I hate leaving during ads.
Yeah, it's okay.
I just completely forgot I didn't get them, and then when I went to roll, I didn't have coins anymore, so I'm like, oh, crap, I forgot to get them.
It's okay, I always leave on trash.
Oh.
No. Just kidding. But no, I went to buy them before, but I didn't have enough, I didn't have enough order resources.
Let's kill these hands. Yeah, I think it's longer the other way around.
Can't we just go back the way we came?
It's like a small gap. I mean, you're going to go in the exact same way. I think it's just longer. And it's... I mean, come on. It's not like it takes 30 minutes to kill these hands.
True. That's the next set of ads.
But those are not avoidable.
Are the polybombs unavoidable?
No, you're supposed to run away, like, not be around people when you have a thing that's flashing, so that you don't polymorph everyone.
Ah, so it's just like playing against Medivh in Heroes of the Storm. I played a few rounds as Medivh against AI. That was pretty fun.
I think I was wrong. We need to go there because that's the only way up. Sorry. Nobody noticed. So it's not only my fault.
I did.
Hey, Wiki Lads. That's a drop for Bind Unequipped. And Legendaries.
Right, everybody wants legendaries and BOEs, so that's why we kill all the ads always. God, do you guys remember, like...
Your mic is having some interference, Ellie.
It sucks, that's what the problem is.
So do we remember what now?
Oh, like the... when you could do the mythic trash, and what was the first raid of the last expansion, and everyone would just go over and over and over again to do the trash. Yeah.
All for that sweet, sweet Lego.
Oh.
An age has passed since I last walked these halls. I did what needed.
Just remember, we don't have to kill the dudes on the left. Don't be me.
What's going on back there?
Oh my god. That joke in general was amazing. This fight is mostly single target again. Yeah. So, while we do some trash, maybe let's talk about it. This boss has a 3 phase, and each phase we fight a different mob. The first phase, around the thing is that there's 2 sides of the floor. There's going to be light and there's going to be dark. It's like a moon cycle, eclipse and full moon. So what you have to do is if you stand on the dark side of the moon, you'll get a debuff that stacks and makes you take higher stacks of arcane damage. If you stand on the light side of the moon, you get a debuff that gets you take, what is it? It's not arcane.
It's either Shadow or Arcane.
Yeah, Shadow or Arcane. I think Light is Arcane and Shadow is on the dark side of the moon. So if you are like, I don't know, 8 stacks or above or something, you should switch and trigger your Eclipse. There are several abilities that you can cleanse when you trigger Eclipse. One of them is... Let me check. Yeah, I can put some food. Here's the food. I think it's Moonburn and Lunar Strike.
Yeah.
Those things you can cleanse yourself by just switching from one side to the other. Another thing is that I think the first one drops the arrows, the volley alley. Is that correct?
What? Sorry, volley is the arrow circle that dumps arrows on the ground. Yeah.
The all of 3 cast abilities on the on 3 phases. So you are going to be having something called Twilight Volley, and that is going to be putting like in the Mokushan bolts, the ad, one of the kings drops arrows on the floor.
These general chat.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Sorry.
So in the end, you have Twilight Volley, and it's a circle, and there's going to be arrows dropping on it. You just move out of that. There's going to be only other thing that is called Twilight Glaive. One of them is going to be targeting something, and a big arrow is going to be dropping on the floor. You have to move that out of the group. But there's another ability that you have to put through everyone, and that is Incorporeal Shot. If you have Incorporeal Shot on yourself, just stand there and the entire group should move in between. Just like the last boss, we had to put ourselves in between. Just do that. There's going to be a moment when in the second phase when she's going to drop an owl, an owl, just an owl, an F. And DPS, just remember to switch to that immediately, like completely immediately. Guys, please, we need to kill it as fast as we can so that it just drops one cast of that horrible buff. I think you remember this fight better, Ali. Anything I'm missing?
Well, we're supposed to switch to the ad, and then when she bubbles, we have to immediately switch back to her because we have to burst down the bubble, and then healers have to heal through the bubble because I think it does a reduction for everything. So the bubble is the most important thing in phase 2, and then the ad. But if the bubble's not up, we should be on the ad, and she spawns multiple ads. So the goal is to try to get the first one down before the bubble, then get the bubble down, then get the second one down. We probably should hero on if the bird is still up, for sure hero on the bubble, because the bird, when it gets low health, it starts squawking or killing, like, what is it, like killing squawk or something? I don't know, something stupid like that. Hold on, let me look and see what it's called. Anyways,
Deadly Screech.
Yeah, Deadly Screech. Yeah, Killer Squawk, Deadly Screech, whatever. When it casts that, it's bad. So, yeah, probably.
And besides that, just move a lot of stuff. The last phase, she's going to be dropping a fucking shit ton of glaives. That's what most people died in the last run. So if you see a glaive, it's going to ricochet through the entire room. For example, if the glaive is on me and I run here, it's going to hit me, and then it's going to spread into little glaives, and it's just going to drop all the entire fucking room. So try to avoid it as much as you can, because you can get overwhelmed with that. I think besides that we are okay, so let's do a ready check and pull. We are doing amazing time on this right tonight.
Incoming legendary for me.
Don't jinx that.
It's gonna be the boots that I finally need.
And I'm going to get a trinket.
And you're gonna get the trinket, and so am I. And so is everybody else who needs the mastery trinket.
Alright, Aaron is on you.
Titan Forge.
So what happened to my trinket last fight?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about it ahead of time, so it didn't go.
I claim first blood, sisters. Goddess, guide your hand.
Why you do this?
You are ever impetuous, Hesperian.
Glaive.
Oh, run that through melee. Run that through melee.
Other side, yeah.
Yep.
No more dawdling, Hesperian. Victory shall be mine.
Switch. Burn it down.
Get a Moon Talon.
Retribution rains down.
The bubble.
Okay,
Hit the
switch.
bubble. Switch. Glaive. Be careful.
Okay, ads coming out. Back to bot. Like there's anything else to hit.
Glaive.
Okay,
Yeah.
again.
Retribution rains down. I will dismiss these heretics today.
New ad. Or boss.
Illune's light reaches its zenith.
Now is when the glaive starts splitting, so be careful.
Split the glaive.
My way. Repent.
Glaive, be careful. It's going to split.
Go ahead and taunt, Lily.
Illune's light reaches its zenith.
Twilight Glaive.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Great job, guys.
Goddess.
Oh, Cal, please, I will blow you for that trinket.
One.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Alone.
Please.
Forgive us.
Can you use that? Is it better
It's a
for you?
BIS for me too.
Ah, fuck you.
Sorry,
Congratulations is
Al.
what he actually meant to say. And also, nice job with the socket.
I know.
Flyhawk got it too. Whoop whoop.
Not bad.
And I got artifact power.
Could be worse.
To be 30 gold.
I know, right?
Oh, the AIDS hallway.
I just detest this hallway.
I didn't understand the spirit thing until the boss for the ads.
Ow. So
Are
did
you
guys know?
kidding me? From here we have to run?
Yep.
Damn, and I just got out of that thing too, and now I'm back in.
So
God,
did you
this
guys
thing sucks. You know what we should do is all just run to the end and then die and then have somebody with a Ankh or something, res there, and then we can all just res and then skip it.
Let nothing stop you.
We'll still have to kill it on the way back.
Or we can die and it'll res us back where we need to be for the next set of bosses.
That too.
Because after that we run down the little hole for the thing. Yeah.
You think Elden would do that?
I just hope they just raise you closer instead of having to run the entire fucking dungeon, right?
Yeah, that's pretty harsh.
So, I kept meaning to ask you guys, did you know that you can kill Illidan with the Easter egg?
What?
You can kill Illidan with the Easter egg.
What's the Easter egg?
The Gul'dan rune.
I don't know what the Gul'dan Easter egg was. You gotta tell me, because I have no idea.
So back in the main area, hidden behind one of the many hidden on one of the many walls there, you can, or you'll find a rune near the corpse of our universe's Gul'dan, who canonically died in the Tomb of Sargeras. If you click on it, you get the old Warcraft 3 Gul'dan model, as well as Fell Scythe, empowered, or the empowered Fell Fireball, and one other ability. I can't remember which one it is. But it only lasts for 3 minutes and turns everybody in your raid team hostile against you. Iron apparently last week pulled it off against a couple people while I was away trying to fix my computer.
Oh, that shit. Depression was also doing that.
Or Depression. Somebody was doing it.
Alright, let's do it. Here it comes.
Can we just run on this side and run behind all that shit? And just kill the acolytes over here? Huh? Maybe? Just the ones right on the edge?
I think they pull everything else.
And pretty much we're going to be pulling the entire fucking thing, but let's give it a shot.
Hey, at least we don't have wisps.
There you go.
There's everybody else.
Wipe incoming.
Speak for yourself. I'm running in and feigning death.
You traitor! And you even apologize because of the living thing for your seals.
Well, I felt bad for that trash. This trash is, like, worse than, like, starving to death, pretty much.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, I'll come out. Fine.
Spell.
I would if I could. You promised silenced.
Somebody, do we have a battle res? Can you battle res Flyhawk? Iron, please.
Burn them down.
Oh god, they're dead. What? No.
Oh, please.
Yay, so much fun. We should res those people so they don't have to run back. I'm sure you guys are already.
Yep. Or I guess my Frazier rezzed multiple people?
Who's which? For Spirit and
I
Corporeal
am,
Realms.
I am fixing groups. Give me a sec.
Q?
Do you want to do it? Hey, Raph, can you go heals, please?
Yep.
Alright, so these fights consist in two stages. One group is going to be handling the outside world and one group is going to be handling the spirit world. To enter the spirit world, you have to click this little pond of water that's called the spiritual font. If you click it, and you can do it right now, you are going to be having you to transport yourself into spirit world, and you will be able to target the stuff in the other side of the realm. Group 1 and 3 are going to be on the spirit realm. Group 2 and 4 are going to be on the outside realm. And there's going to be some mechanics we have to do about. First part is we only kill ads, and that's what it is. You just stay in your entire phase for the first in your entire state for the first phase, and we just kill ads and stuff. For healers, there's going to, especially since you are in the spirit warfare, there's going to be a thing that's called what's called whirlpool or something. Let me just check again. Spirit realm. Wailing Souls. When Wailing Souls she's casting Wailing Souls, that's the moment when you have to overheal a little bit more than normal and try to keep everybody alive. There's a lot of damage going out, but I think it's nothing to worry about, as far as I remember. After we kill all the ads and we do some damage to the boss, there's going to be an ad spawning, and we have to be positioning ourselves into two groups. One group is going to be red. I think I'm going to move it a little bit further. One group is going to be red, and the other group is going to be blue. First and third group is going to be positioning on red, and second and fourth group is going to be positioning on blue, and the tanks are going to be ping-ponging that ad in between those two colors. When we have the ad on red, we have to stack in order to mitigate damage. If the blue team is pulling the ad, they have to stack. You cannot stack if your contrary part is soaking. So if the outside world is soaking, the spirit world should move away if you are close to that cast. Besides that, I think that's the entire fight at all. If I am missing something, just let me know. I'm going to pop a feast. I don't know if you guys can eat it. I'm going to go outside so everybody can eat it. And then the first and the third group can go inside. But I think that's pretty much it.
Did you cover Shackle?
Oh yeah, you are going to be calling something. I think it's Fellbonds. Let me just check it again.
No, Fellbonds was last tier.
Potato.
Soulbind.
So is that called Soulbind?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one.
Alright, so the Soulbind, you are going to be chained into another person. If you are chained, you have to run to Skull and break your chains, please. Try to be on top of those because sometimes one of the players has to be chasing you around the other side. And one thing I almost forgot is if you are on the red side, you cannot go to the blue side. If you are on the blue side, you cannot go to the red side, even if you are on different realms, because you're going to be damaging the other people. Eat and let's go.
You said odd groups in the spirit world, and
Odd groups are spirit, even groups are not.
You are outside, Ali.
I know.
Oh, I think you said a my group. My mistake. 1, 3 should be in spirit. We're only missing Stumpy. 2 and 4 should be outside.
Another note, Kara. Just like in the Demonic Inquisition fight, you cannot heal the team that's on the other, or that's in the other world. So only focus on healing groups 1 and 3. I feel like they need to fix the raid frames for that.
Well, you have your group set correctly, right, Jack? So you can heal?
Yeah, no need to worry about that. I can heal them. I just feel like they should make it so that way if you're in the opposite world, then the other team is like grayed out like you are for Demonic Inquisition. I'm just bitching for bitching's sake.
Oh, okay. It's on. We'll do another ready check, and it's on you, Jinx.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
As I serve, so shall you. Can you feel the clutch of doom?
Don't forget to interrupt.
Raven, try to go to the middle.
yeah.
Interrupt, guys, as much as you can. I think I fucked up the interrupts. Sorry. I should have Sado on the one other group. Never mind.
Life and death interwoven.
Do you have to interrupt a lot in the outside world, guys? I have not been in the outside at all.
Not
Yeah, I don't
really.
think so.
Oh, then I did it correctly because I have the impression in here and Sado here. Shortest interrupt. Wailing Souls inside group.
Heads.
Can you feel the clutch of doom?
Soulbind. Sorry, I missed that out.
Can you feel the clutch of doom?
Jayla, go to skull, please.
Hear the screams of the forlorn.
We need somebody to grab these ads in the physical world.
Try to DPS as much as you can. We're almost cutting the next ad.
Can you feel the clutch of doom?
Soulbind, go to skull. Next ad is popping. Be ready to stack on your colors.
2, 1. Clutch of doom. Four, three, two,
Stack on red.
life and death interwoven. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Outside war stack.
4, 3, 2,
Cleave this out.
of doom.
Inside stack. Remove that bond before the next soak.
2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stack on red.
Four, three, two, one. Four, three, two, one.
Stack on red.
Four, three, two, one. Four, three, two, one.
Stack on red.
Nice.
Nice job.
Ironic
congrats,
that we
Lily.
have,
Thank you.
These tears of perfect beauty embody the dream of what our world
So, we have two choices at the moment. One, keep clearing the entire thing, or leave something for Sunday. We are half an hour for next fight. I mean, for maybe calling it out. Is everybody okay on time? Is everybody... Does everybody have to leave?
Start the next boss, so we don't have to.
Have we
let's
done the
clear
next
it.
boss yet?
Nope.
We haven't.
so let's get a jump on it.
Okay.
So let's try it at least to kind of get at it so everyone can see it at least.
It's really funny. I hope you guys have seen videos. I think it's across the room, guys, if I'm correct.
Yeah, across the hall.
Don't go back. And oh, that's a shaman one.
Hey, Farah, can I get that? I can use.
Yep.
Do you already have it, Farah?
No, but I don't know. What I have is higher eye level.
Your tier though.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, the thing
You
is
might
that
want to collect it.
yeah, the thing is that you could have 6 sets in this raid. A 2 set from Tomb of Sargeras, 4 sets from Tomb of Sargeras, a 2 set from Nighthold. So
Yeah,
I
this
feel
is
like
good
they're
configuration.
gonna change that though.
I'm not sure. That's why they nerfed the sets, so that you can equip it, but you don't depend on the 4 set on Nighthold that much. Because on the PTR, most people had a 4 set on Nighthold and a 2 set of Tomb of Sargeras.
I thought it was the other way. I thought it was a 4 set on Tomb and a 2
Now, in PTR, they did that a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's where they nerfed. Okay, yep,
Yeah.
I got it.
So right now, what you should do is have a 4 set on Tomb of Sargeras, and then a 2 set from Nighthold, which is really OP. I mean, for us hunters, as Mark Machine specifically, you would have the reduced true shot thing. You will only have the cost, but the 4 set does the aim shot half its casting timer and cost, so it's amazing. It just changed the rotation a lot.
It's nice they fixed DBM.
It's not what?
They fixed DBM for that last fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've been coming out with like a new DBM like every freaking day. Like.
So, has everybody, maybe fair or not, but most people seen videos of the next fight? Or like most of them have no clue?
No clue.
Oh god.
I saw one vid from Fat Boss.
As far as mechanic wise, I think this is the most fun of all fights, to be honest. But let's see.
Who's the next boss?
Maiden.
Maiden.
Did we go the wrong way? Damn it!
No,
it's a shortcut back to
the right side. We have to
the
clear the
sisters.
dudes that didn't.
I see where you're at.
There.
yeah. Or no.
Door,
maybe-
door,
maybe
door,
not.
door, door, the door. Yeah.
You said clear.
Door.
Sorry.
It means is BOE.
I want a
Wow,
belt.
someone's gonna get him. Titan forward.
Okay. All I want is my trinket from Sassz'ine.
All I want is loot. Anything. Go back.
Oh my god. What was up with that lag out?
No, because we need to be... Well, yeah, might. We're going to be split into 2. But we won't have control of who goes where. But yeah. Is that okay? Or do you need a specific setup, Sabers? Oh god, move out of that.
Nah.
So, as a heads up for everyone, if you are bad at tracking debuffs on you, you need to start doing so, because next fight is all about knowing what debuff you have. I'm trying to see if there's a reference on other raids. Below, or it's up. I don't remember. I think it's up. Yeah. Sorry.
I love mountain men. That's true. They're saying the guys are hunting beaver.
Why is it not opening? Ah.
Don't we have to click this ancient switch?
Oh yeah. I'm new to this place. Bear with me.
Hey.
We're in the starting fucking place. Ali, you're bringing us in circles. Where are we?
No, now we go down up those steps right there and down the... There's a tunnel that's open now.
Oh yeah, we cleared
It's
the
less
entire
a
thing.
tunnel, more an elevator.
Jesus, we cleared the entire fucking thing.
Yep. No, not up those steps.
Down here. Oh, watch out. You can only get hit by the one color of the bubbles, so either greens or yellows. Pick one and
This,
stick with it all the way.
yeah, this has to do with the boss mechanics, so be careful. If you pick a color, you are going to be doing the same color the entire fight, so practicing here. It's really important. If you have light, just use light. If you have felt, yeah, there you go, I was about to die.
The armies of your alliance and horde had courage before facing slaughter on the broken shore. The deceiver will turn your fears
Wow.
and doubts against you.
So that's going to be the most painful mechanic in the entire fight.
Will pay for his atrocities against our world and my son.
But when we have to play Guitar Hero,
Uh-huh.
Us in the past. But if we stand together, Azeroth can
I think the most painful mechanic is gonna be the giant, like, elephant in the room.
No.
Oh god.
It's going to be jumping into the fucking well without dying.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Can everyone stack up?
Yeah.
On the
Super
spot?
easy. Just jump in when you hit 2 seconds left on your debuff.
That's not as easy said as done.
Sure it is. If you have DBM, it actually tells you it ticks down from 5.
Alright, press iron. And let's do the next one.
I'm on it.
Why is Saber stuck in that pose? Is that a glitch or something? By the way, completely off topic, are you guys excited to go to Argus?
I am. It almost feels like we're getting a brand new expansion.
It does, but then like I kind of feel like what happens next? Oh, do not jump down this because it's like a 20-second, 30-second fall to the bottom. So just don't. Right
Okay,
now.
so let me please try to explain these as easy as I can. There's going to be 2 debuffs on people, a holy and a fellow one. The thing is that you get it randomly, and you have to be on the color of that. Can we please help Flyhawk at any chance? I don't know what happened.
Did he fall down the thing?
I don't know, it says he's stuck on a hull. Just let me help him before I explain everything.
Catlo, did you slow fall him?
No, it's a buff that we get from the guy. That's a good idea, though.
I ran to the edge to try and slow fall him, but he was too far away. Next time, depression.
I mean, the worst thing that can happen is we summon him. Where is he? Oh, I see you.
him.
I see you. Wait there. Don't move. We don't have a priest.
Wait, did he run through the glitched wall?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can, like, switch him places.
It doesn't work.
Let's summon him outside. Go outside.
Yeah, he's just gonna literally fall forever otherwise.
And depression just got there. Nice. Now we're going to summon you. I think it's easier to resummon him just from the beginning.
Can you summon me back to Wazelos?
Sure. This is a nice way to spend the last 30 minutes of the raid. Hooray!
Fixing people.
I know.
Well, I can explain if you wanna do that shit.
I prefer people to be there because this is really complex and most of them are not going to be paying attention. I know you can. It's... Who else needs a summon? I know it was Call. Anyone? And yeah, I could get that too. I mean, to see. All right.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! My quest log is full, so when we killed Mistress, I didn't get credit for it.
Looks like you're doing LFR.
Oh,
La 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 la.
God damn it!
You know what's that called? Karma.
What is it karma for though? I'm already not getting legendaries. I thought that was karma enough.
Treating me bad.
Treating you bad? I don't treat you bad.
Didn't address me as the all almighty replacement of Verm.
Where do we hand that one in, the mistress one?
Oh, at the island, the shore,
Broken shore.
up by the command table. Which you'd think you'd turn it in at your order hall, but you don't.
Alright, so let's go again at this. We are going to be having two kinds of debuff. A holy and a fel one. If you have the holy debuff, you have to be stacking on diamond, the yellow marker. If you have the fel debuff, you are going to be stacking on green marker. The thing is that if we don't do this properly, you are going to be getting another debuff, which is called Unstable Soul. If you get Unstable Soul, you have, I think it's a 5 or a 7 countdown that makes you explode, and it's going to probably wipe the entire raid if it goes, especially if 3 goes up. So that thing is some kind of a disengage when it explodes. It knocks you back. So when you have 2 seconds out of that, you have to jump in here and disengage back, you know, with the same cast. If you do it sooner, you're not going to be being able to get back. If you do it later, you're going to hit everybody. Was that at all clear on my side? Because that's the most important thing in this fight.
What was that?
Okay. If you get a debuff that is called Unstable Soul on you, you're gonna get a countdown. I think it's a 5-second countdown. So, if you get
8, I think.
8-second countdown.
8
So,
seconds.
as soon as it hits 2, I mean, you have to be ready, like, in the border. As soon as it hits 2, you jump, and it will disengage you back at the moment. So, that will help you get back to the platform. If you do it too soon, you are not going to be getting back to the platform. If you do it too late, you're going to explode on everybody else.
Oh, the other thing with that, if you guys can hear me, is to make sure you aim to go back on your side. Because, like, if you jump in like this, it'll shoot you back, like disengaged us like that. So if you accidentally jump in with your back facing yellow, it'll shoot you back on yellow. And if you have green, it'll cause the entire yellow group to then get that debuff and have to jump in the hole. So just make sure you're aiming to go back to the same color that you were when you jumped in the hole.
The thing about this fight is you cannot mix colors. If you are light, you are going to be light the entire fight. If you are fel, you're going to be fel. Well, not the entire fight because it will switch your debuff. You have to be careful of that. If by any chance you switch debuff, you have to switch almost immediately. Stop casting, stop DPSing, stop doing whatever you are doing at that moment and switch sides. After that, she's going to be switching to phase 2. On phase 2, there's going to be 3 rows. One is going to be on blue, one is going to be on silver, and one is going to be on purple. And orbs are going to be popping from the boss to the other side of the room. And they are going to be the orbs that we just pass on the hallway like that. If you are light, or the light debuff, and you hit a fel, you're going to get a debuff and you have to jump on the well. And that will probably kill most of us because it's really hard to just focus on all the stuff. If we get all the orbs, we're going to get a damage increase buff. We don't have to get the orbs per se, but it helps with the fight. So, what we can do is people will position in the yellow lines in between those markers, and 1 or 2 people can be taking orbs. I don't know, myself, Cole, Ali, that I think we can handle it because Ali already did it, and I know Cole is a fast learner and he's a fucking god in this game, so we can just try to do that, or everybody just can try to get as many orbs as you can. Try to be safe if you want to take orbs. What again, Ali?
Everybody, when you get an orb, everybody in a 10-yard radius gets the same buff as you. As long as you're picking your color, so they'll also get the debuff. So stay together. So basically what happens is she'll switch to the other side of the room where she is now, and then we take like a 1-second stun. So if people start using like movement boosts and stuff to get over to her, and they start picking up orbs, they'll get the buff, but nobody else will. And then we have a shield that we have to break on the other side. So just make sure that we're all moving together. So all the green people will move together, picking up green orbs on the green side, and all the yellow people will move together, picking up yellow orbs on the yellow side until we get to the opposite side of the room where we break her shield.
Also, I'm sorry, Ali.
Go ahead.
Also, the stun that she does when she switches sides, she's going to be switching from skull to... let me try to position myself correctly. I think it's going to be the entrance. She's going to be moving to moon. If you try to move ahead of that cast, the closer you are to her, the longer it will be the stun, and the most likely you will be picking a wrong orb. So don't overdo that run. Don't try to move as fast as possible. Just stay with the group and try to pick all the orbs from there. After 30 stack of random creation, the maidens begin to extinguish all their... Yeah. We have to break the shield when she goes to the other side, because she will be casting the thing it's called Extinguish Life. I mean, Wrath of Creation. And if she gets 30 casts of Wrath of Creation, we are most likely dying. The tank ability is called Hammers, and there's 2 hammers. Hammer of Creation and Hammer of Obliteration. If you have Hammer of Creation on you, tanks, you have to drop the debuff on yellow. If you have Hammer of Obliteration, you have to be dropping the that on green. If you drop it in the wrong area, you're going to be getting everybody the Extinguish Non-Stable Soul, and everybody has to jump into the well. I think that's pretty much it. Does everybody has a question about that fuck?
I mean, it sounds worse than it is. Like, once you start actually doing it, then you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But you have to see it really to have it make sense.
So let's try. It says rinse and repeat after we get to the other side and break the shield. So, no, I'm not going to repeat anything, Depression, sorry. If you wipe us, I don't know. You give me a blowjob.
Where are we starting initially before we get the colors?
No, you get the colors immediately.
It's pretty quick. So the holy one is yellow, the fell one is green. Just stay on your sides, and then those will switch periodically throughout the fight. So everyone will get reassigned, and you might get reassigned the same color you already were, or you might get reassigned the opposite color. You have 7 seconds to switch after that, so do it immediately.
So I think everybody's ready. Pull timer and go. Tanks are going on Skull and on Moon. Remember, guys, we don't have that many markers for the same colors, so try to stay on the same side. I will try to put, like another marker. It's going to be orange, and the closer thing to the fell, I'm going to put purple because it matches the Demon Hunters and they are fell. So fell side is purple and green, and holy side is yellow and orange.
What lies below is not for
So get in right away, Rain.
Fell,
Switch
green.
to their sides. I can see yellow people over on the green side, and
Farah
you're
and
gonna
Flyhawk.
There you have Stable Soul. You have to be jumping.
Okay, wait. When it says 2 seconds, then you jump in.
That
Okay,
was
you-
too soon.
One was too soon, one was too late.
2 seconds, guys, not 3. 2 seconds.
Okay, this is a stun, and then so yellow pick up yellow orbs, don't run ahead, and green pick up green orbs, don't run ahead.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve the master.
Keep DPSing. Break the shield. Infusion, be ready to switch if you have to. If not, just stay in the same color.
Okay, check your colors.
Autonomy.
Yellow by orange, green by purple. At 2 seconds, not before, not before.
Autonomy back.
Check your buffs
Okay,
again.
switch if you're on green, and the dead bodies, stay on whatever side they're on, so you'll have to stay away from them now. So like, see Flyhawk's green on the yellow side, stay away from his body.
Autonomy if you're on the other side.
Stable Soul, you ready?
Okay, now same thing. Yellow, pick up yellow orbs again. Green, pick up green orbs. And don't pick up the opposite ones.
I am compelled to ensure the
And try not to speed boost.
Stable soul. Oh. DPS. Infusion, be ready to switch.
He's done.
Hey, look at us cool kids down on the bottom.
Yep.
So can you blow on people's bodies?
Can you blow up people's bodies? What?
Yeah, like if you ran into the opposite color on someone's corpse.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. So you have to stay away from the corpses too. But like down
Infusion,
here,
switch,
us cool
switch.
kids don't have to
We have
worry about it.
sabers, sabers, go.
We really are cool kids down here, ain't we?
So is this the whole fight?
Yeah, this is the whole fight.
Alright, it's pretty easy.
Let's
Tanky
give him
part's
a
pretty
try on
easy.
that.
Tanky part is really easy. Right now we are going into smack because we don't have enough people to soak the hammers.
Yeah.
It's a wipe. Yeah, let's just jump. Don't waste time.
Oh no! Don't jump! Don't jump because
No,
it
that's
takes you
gonna
like
waste more time.
it takes forever to fall
Yeah.
down.
I just did.
I followed
It's
you.
better to just die.
No, that was not so bad.
Actually, it wasn't even that long.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Who is it?
No, it's you die. Your body hasn't hit the floor yet though.
You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
can summon us, don't worry. Yeah, it's okay. It's not completely horrible. There we go. I mean, I hope you guys had a better view of that fight. I'm sorry if my explaining was horrible. I hope you
No, it's
guys. I hope you guys got it. And if you have any doubts or concerns, again, please let me know.
One thing, I got the whatever jump in the middle thing. Is there a timer that's pretty
Yeah.
close? Does DBM have a timer? I couldn't see one, so.
Yeah, you should. DBM has a timer that pops up and it yells at 8, which is when you first get it, and then I think it starts counting down at like 3, 2, 1.
If you have a strong doubts about it, check your DPM settings. Sometimes you can make the scream different. For example, if I have to jump, it says destruction or a harder scream, and that's when you have to jump. Actually, there's also an information frame on the DBM that tells you the timer on stable soul, so that can help you too. I just select announce on stable soul targets, and I will announce myself only will announce on stable soul targets.
Is Jag not gonna be able to play?
Yeah, no, I can't.
Should we just call it then?
I think so. I mean, it's a
I mean, everybody got to see it, so Sunday we would start fresh and
I mean, it's 8 minutes, and there's no point in Jack not coming. He has been with us the entire fight. So I think we did an amazing progression this week. I mean, we are 6 out of 9. If we don't kill the last 3 bosses on Sundays because we suck. And I'm just kidding. But
we're getting harder bosses. But I think we definitely should be able to get them all down.
All right. So, but something I have to stress out, guys, and I really have to stress this out, guys. Sorry, is please watch some videos. The next 3 bosses are a fucking pain in the ass on mechanics. I mean, Kill Jaden is wow on mechanics. Everything is mechanics about him. If we screw something, we are going to be doing that fucking boss over and over and over and over again. I can do my best trying to explain fights. Sometimes I suck about it, but you watching videos helps a lot on that matter. And Avatar of Sargeras also has a lot of mechanics, especially on tanks. Avatar of Sargeras is all about tanks, so if you guys can give me a heads up and watch some videos and stuff, that will be amazing. Besides that, thanks again for everyone for coming. Thanks again for being here. This has been an amazing run, and I will see you guys on Sunday. If there is any doubts, concerns, or anything, myself, Jack, or Cole can answer to them. And have a good night.
Thank you.
And Allie, have a fun time doing Raid Finder. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that was fun.
And great job on one-shotting the entire fucking raid, guys. I don't know if you guys know it, but everything till our progression boss was one-shotted. So congrats on that. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, we wiped down the trash. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Don't ruin the moment. You had to come out.
Trash boss.
Champion, the Legion holds our forces captive, torturing them nigh to death. Rescue them before their light fades.
Thou Murlocs? Is there any race the Legion won't corrupt? Take care of this, would you?
What's better, the command center or the Nether Disruptor? Nether Disruptor gives us a seal, right? Okay, I'll do that.
The Nether Disruptor this time.
I hope that thing is up for the Sunday. Oh my god, Titan Forge! Nice!
What'd you get? Link it, link it. Ooh, very nice.
Very nice.
Sadly, I was on the wrong spec in the loot specialization, but whatever.
What the
I got a
fuck?
felt I already had.
I got intellect. Oh, never mind. I was thinking I was on my chamois. Oh man.
Is it getting a little late for you?
I've just been grinding on that guy for too long.
Does anybody need some mythic dungeons normals for the emissary, or want to do some keystones? They count, right, for the emissary of war?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do some? Any group going?
My whatchamacallit, my